Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. So, I talked about this last night on Jola's live stream about the 1619 project and how Trump is saying this is nothing more than an attack on America. So, I'm going to announce this brand new Patriotic Education 1776 Commission or whatever. It is basically state propaganda. That's pretty much what he's doing. So as I expected, the 1619 project is an American history project, and the reason why it's 1619 is that's the year that Jamestown, Virginia was settled. And also, I think later that year was also the first African American slave in what would become the United States. So fun. But it's just so wild because I saw the video where Trump says he's going to create a commission for patriotic education, and there are loud cheers going on in the background. And that should scare everyone because these are the same people who, if you ask them if they support the patriotic teachings of, say, the theocratic regime in Iran, or the re-education camps in Vietnam, or the what passes for history for the People's Republic of North Korea. There is no doubt in my mind that those people would say, oh, well, that's terrible. You can't do that. That's not actual history. Why do you have to hide the truth? And yet here they are cheering it on in their own country as genocide is committed on the border. They have no qualms with a more patriotic education, a falsifying of history, a history that's supposed to give you the warm fuzzies. We've always been the good guy. We've done nothing wrong. Our nation, our success, our race is God ordained. Like, that's what this really is about. And it's so infuriating because it's not real history. Real history is unpleasant and convoluted, and it doesn't provide simple answers, and it only gives us context and hopeful lessons for the future. This idea of America needing more patriotic history, even though it's already brimming with this false sense of superiority. If you claim that your nation is the greatest nation ever, and yet you can't afford to take care of all your sick and poor people properly, then, it's probably not that true of a statement. And yet, people seem to want even more patriotic dogma to be shoveled down their throats. And the people cheering at Trump's announcement of this, no doubt just want that good old America, the America of their past that they yearn for. This myth of history is what they want. But it's dangerous because it's a myth. It was never real. It never truly existed, at least not for all Americans. Again, history is complicated, but these people don't see that. And while they would certainly just go after any other nation for falsifying history and not telling the truth, and see, that's why you shouldn't trust these people and you shouldn't trust their government. When it's the person they like and support, when they do it, oh, it's fine. Yeah, give me that state propaganda. Give me that mythical origin to make me believe in a greater ideal of this nation and its chosen people. This isn't ringing any alarm bells for those who saw the rise of less than pleasant regimes in Europe in the 1930s. This is dangerous. Trump just openly said, I want to start a state propaganda education campaign for all Americans who claim to be for liberty and for truth and justice and actual history. This should be horrifying and infuriating to you. And I just don't know what the way forward from this is, other than like hopefully Biden gets in. But I don't see how that changes the actual problems that are here right now. Trump is a symptom. He's not just the one-off. He's a product of the system at play. So we need to get rid of this system. And yet people think that somehow just electing Biden is going to make everything go away. But it's not. America is at a reckoning. This is a very dangerous time. And the fact that people aren't taking it as seriously as they should be is what's bothering me today.